class and happy Tuesday. Okay, so here is our first of our video instructional videos for this week. As you know, I'm away for the next 5 days. And as long as everything goes well, which it should, I will be back. And you have obviously some responsibilities while I'm away. And I've tried to organize things as type A as possible to make it as easy for you as possible. But just know that I will be on email. It's okay to email me. I will be totally fine with that. And so if you have any ongoing questions this week, just reach out. Okay. So my email address, just as a reminder, is right here. So as always, on our activity feed, we have the weekly breakdown. So just stay, closely attuned to the weekly breakdown this week, because if there are any changes or things that you need, everything will be here for you. So it's Tuesday, October 18th. Total side note, but it's my birthday, which is completely random. But we're going to have a nice, gentle day today. Yesterday, I introduced the project, so that's all linked in here for you. If you were away at all yesterday from the project, the outlining of the project, you might want to reach out to me. I'd be happy to arrange a Google Meet with you, and we can just go through it together that way as well, okay? So we're working on the project all week. So I want to stress that all week, you are working on the project in this class, but each day you're going to be assigned something else in addition to that to continue to learn more and more about marketing and get, obviously more oriented to the marketing experience so that you can become a stronger entrepreneur. You're going to be able to also apply this content and these concepts to your project, okay? Okay, so for today, you are going to actually be finishing up the promotional mix slideshow. So if you remember from Friday's class, we went through this slide deck together, and I spent the whole class talking about the promotional mix, and we really mostly talked about advertising on Friday. That's as far as we got to, okay? And if you recall, on Friday at the end of class, I said, okay, we're gonna stop it here after advertising, and we'll do the rest next week. So your responsibility now is to start at slide 21. What you might want to do is actually review slides 1 through 20 beforehand, just to reorient yourself to what we learned on Friday. But it's all here for you, okay? So you're gonna start with slides 21, and you're gonna go through slides 21 to 26. There's very little content. We were almost done this slideshow. But really here, you're going to learn a little bit about sales promotions. So sales promotions are things like coupons, 2-for-1 deals, discounts, things like that. And you're also going to learn a little bit about public relations or direct marketing. So again, talking like sales promotions, working one-on-one with people, as well as public relations or publicity, which is just that intentional communication to create goodwill, or at least to create some kind of awareness about your particular product or brand. So it goes through some different examples and the responsibilities of a public relations executive. It looks at the difference between advertising and publicity, just so that you can have an understanding of how advertising is paid. Like the company actually pays the media to carry the message, whereas with publicity, the notion or the idea is that the media carries the message. The company doesn't pay for it. So then I showed an example of that down here with a paid or a publicity commercial for Stranger Things. If you've ever seen the show, this is actually a joint collaboration between Lyft, which is kind of like Uber. It's a company like Uber, and Stranger Things. And this was something that they did, a shtick, and it went viral. And as we all know with viral advertising, once it goes viral, that word of mouth advertising spreads. So it's really, really powerful. And then this just summarized everything that we've talked about starting on Friday's class, the components of a strong promotional campaign. We spent most of Friday talking about advertising. And in our lesson today, those last few slides, we're really just touching the surface of sales promotion, public relation, and personal selling. So as I mentioned in Friday's class, marketing is an entire course that you can take in grade 11. You can also take sports and entertainment marketing in grade 12, which is a university course. So we're doing everything in 2 weeks in this course. So it's very, very much surface level stuff, but it's really important, okay? So you have to go through that. And then you're responsible for doing a sales promotion reading. So you're going to open this document and you're going to go through the reading. So I know, but in college and university, you're going to be assigned many, many readings. So getting familiar with that type of learning is important. If reading is difficult and having large text in front of you, you might want to ask Mr. Schouten to print the document for you. That's just another strategy that you can use. And if there's any issues, just email me. You know I'm all about communication. Worksheet is available here for you. So basically, this worksheet corresponds with the reading. So you have to do the reading, you're going to make a copy of this document, and you're going to answer the question. So really the idea is that the reading has the answers. There is one question though at the end where you have to do your own imagining and sort of your own processing and come up with your own application of the concepts that you've learned. So this is available to you in Brightspace. I think yes, this is us. Okay, so entrepreneurship class. If you go to Dropbox, you'll see that the what is sales promotion reading and worksheet is available for you here. Okay, as you can see in the weekly outline, you have. Sorry, I'll close that if it will close. You have today to work on that in class, tomorrow to work on it in class, and you can finish it up in class on Thursday as well, okay, after you watch the instructional video on the ADA concept. However, you're also working on your project, so it should not take you, again, we're looking at 4 hours of class time here, basically, right? To do this task, it should not take you 4 hours to complete it. If it does, you're probably scrolling or you're chatting with your friends too much. The idea is that you can get this done within an hour, and then you're working on your project those additional times, okay? All right, so I will do another video for you on Thursday, but between today and tomorrow, again, you're watching this video, hi, and you're completing the sales promotion lesson and the sales promotion reading and worksheet, and you're working on your project between today and tomorrow. Your goal really is to maybe use today's class time and get the promotion worksheet completely done, and then you can just work on the project entirely tomorrow. On Thursday, I'll have another instructional video for you just to check in. It's going to be a little micro lesson on the ADA concept, and then you'll have more time to, again, finish the sales promotion worksheet and to work on your project. And then on Friday, I'll have another instructional video for you on product placement, and again, more time to work on your project. And again, as mentioned on Monday's class, by next Monday, the beginning of the period, you do have to take a picture of your absurd product prototype. Tongue twister. And you have to post that to Brightspace, okay? And there's a spot for you in Brightspace to do that. I'll explain this again in the next video instructional lessons, okay? Hopefully that all makes sense, but if you do have any questions about any of that, just let me know. And otherwise, I hope you're keeping well, and I can't wait to see you next week.